Welcome to Willow Springs for a special tuner edition of Head to Head. This time, it's muscle car mayhem as two heavily tweaked American rides go toe-to-toe in a battle for the title. On this episode of Head to Head, it's a monstrous Shelby Super Snake versus a blown 426 Hemi Challenger from Nuformz. This full-throttle showdown is brought to you by MagnaFlow Performance Exhaust. On the menu today is ridiculous horsepower and massive amounts of torque. Both of these cars have just what it takes for an awesome matchup around the track and in a head-to-head drag race. Put up the Do Not Disturb sign, you don't want to miss this. Yeah! Here are the specs. The supercharged Shelby cranks out 725 horsepower and 684 foot-pounds of torque, while the Challenger's transplanted blown 426 Hemi delivers 725 horsepower and 713 foot-pounds. Both cars are heavy, but the Challenger weighs 100 pounds more. It also costs an extra 30 grand. Let's hear a little bit more about these cars from the tuners.
You can't hardly get in the car without racing it. It just puts too much of a smile on your face. I've had it up to 145 miles an hour. That's about as fast as I wanted to go. I guess it's just a matter as to how big your cojones are. We've been supercharging Mustangs since 1990. We've spent about a year and a half total developing our supercharger kit, and we get some really good results out of the Mustangs. It's a world-class car, and we expect really good results today.
Obviously, no car comes in with enough horsepower from the factory, so we added a couple hundred horsepower, and basically everything from the suspension to the rear end's been modified or upgraded, and it's scary fast. It's tough to keep those VF Goodrich tires hooked up with all that horsepower. We're really excited to see what's going to happen on the track today. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears over the course of the past week. I mean, this is what it's all about for us at Nuformz. That's what we do, is build race cars. The Mustang we're going up against today is pretty. It's real shiny and got some nice chrome rims on it, but you know, it does say Ford on it, so I'm not too intimidated.
Behind the wheel of these modded muscle cars is the crazy Swede. Sam Hubinet is a two-time Formula Drift champ and a professional stunt driver. There's no doubt that he's going to push these cars to the limits on the track as we ride shotgun. The big track at Willow Springs is the perfect test ground for head-to-head. It's an ultra-high-speed 2.5-mile road course. Turn 8 is one of the fastest corners in the U.S., and the front straight is half a mile long. Up next, Sam hits the track in the Challenger and the Mustang. We'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
I'm Dennis Anderson with the Gravedigger. I like running MagnaFlow on my trucks. When I'm out on the track ripping it up, man, I've got parts flying everywhere. Shocks flying, 4-link bars. That MagnaFlow hangs in there for the ride. MagnaFlow Performance Exhaust, proudly made in the USA.
Welcome back to the head-to-head battle at Willow Springs, where we've got a Shelby Super Snake versus a Nuformz Challenger. Now let's see what these machines are like to drive. It's time to hit the track.
Woo! Power is definitely there. It has a great, nice, torquey sound. Whoa, brakes are very gnarly. Let's see if I can get it sideways in turn 2 here. It just wants to spin the inside tire. Nothing is like drifting. It's always so fun to get it sideways. It's not the fast way, but sure is the fun way. Big fat Ford sideways. Here we come. Woo! I'm scared. It's going to be very interesting because this car is actually lighter than the competition car, the Challenger, but it feels really heavy. I think a lot because the braking power is sketchy. Woo! It definitely wakes you up.
No more messing around. Let's see what kind of lap time Sam can pull in this Stang.
I'm going for some high-speed action here. See what this big Mustang can do. Has a really short shift gearbox, 6 gears. Very tight and nice. Every time I'm coming into a corner, I gotta watch up because the thing is just moving around and trying to find some traction. There's so much mass to stop. I'm getting scared. His brakes are freaking gnarly, man. Here we're coming into turn 9, out of turn 9, into a straightaway. It's full throttle, 5th gear. It's pulling a lot. It's extremely quick. Yeah!
The Shelby turned a fast lap of 1:36.03 with an average speed of 93.72 miles an hour. Timing segment compliments of Race Pack.
the Challenger. I'm excited to check this out. It's a muscle car for sure. Whoa! No problems at all to get it sideways. It's a very balanced car. It's very easy to drive. The rear differential is really nice, very predictable. It could use definitely much more tires. It doesn't have enough rubber for the amount of power and handling. That big Nuformz Supercharger from Paxton is strong. Coming out of the straightaway here, 130, 140, 150 miles per hour.
Now that Sam's warmed up the Challenger, it's time for the hot lap.
All right, time to get out of the drift mode into the racing mode. Hot lap, big time. Here we go. This is the big, fast track for wheel springs. It's fast, it's freaky, it's scary. I love it. You know, it's an automatic gearbox. Of course, that's a bummer. I wish it was a... Whoa! I wish it was a stick shift. But, you know, you can always use the Tiptronic mode, which is very helpful in a track like this. You can get the gear you want. It's very nervous when the supercharger comes in. It's really kicking in hard. I'm doing 140 miles per hour in turn 8 and I'm also about to lose it. I gotta lay down, overheating.
Even though the Challenger overheated in the 115-degree heat today, Sam still got in 3 good laps. His fastest was a 1:37.16 with an average speed of 92.63 miles an hour. These two cars are just begging for an old-school drag race. Sarah's gonna line them up and let them rip. Let's see what these babies can do in a straight line. Close enough for a photo finish. The Shelby noses out the Challenger by half a car length. The drag race was so dang close, we're adding one more test to settle the score. 0 to 100 to 0. And the Challenger takes a 0 to 100 to 0 with a time of 14.13, just 0.72 of a second quicker than the Mustang. Now it's time to tally the score and declare a winner. Even though the 7-liter Challenger claims more torque, the Shelby builds the same horsepower with its 5.4-liter, so the engine goes to the Super Snake. On top of that, the quick lap goes to the Mustang, as does the drag race, but the Challenger won the 0 to 100 to 0. So the winner is the Shelby Super Snake Mustang. If the Challenger came in a 6-speed, it might have turned out differently, but it doesn't. Kenny Bell's blower setup made all the difference, and that's what allows Shelby to claim the title of the world's most powerful production muscle car. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.